Golf Central on YouTube, brought to you by TaylorMade.
You see what he has done on the PGA Tour. This is one of the 63s that he has recorded. He's tied his career low on the PGA Tour with that 63 today. His only victory on the PGA Tour coming right here at the RSM Classic back in 2014. And after that 63, which he was proud to sign on the scorecard, he had this to say.
It's pretty sure by far the best I've played Plantation, but it's a little different, but it's still nice track. Greens are still good on both courses, and just trying to make as many birdies as you can. Got a pretty mixed bag of results here. I do like it here. Nice place to be. Family's here this week, so it's always a good place to go.
He's played 18 events on the PGA Tour in 2020. He's made the cut only 6 times. He did get a top 5 finish at Barracuda, though, but he has not been a consistently good player, but he's found it this week. Why?
Well, I think it's his putting. I think that's been the key. He's usually a pretty good ball striker, and we've seen him. I remember in the past, I think it was a Greenbrier. He got angry, broke his putter, had to putt with a wedge coming in there. But when you look at a guy who struggles in consistency with his putter, it's working this week. And around this golf course, 18 to 21 rounds has been under par. When he won here, he was 14 under par. Now he's 14 under par. But I think this weekend, based on the weather and the way the golf courses are playing, you're probably going to have to get to probably 18 under par, 16 under par. So he's going to have to continue to do that. And I think that's good for a guy that maybe has struggled with his putter to stay aggressive. But ball striking so far has been pretty phenomenal.
All right, let's also talk about Camillo Villegas, who is going to be in that final group with Robert Streb on Saturday. And again, trying to overcome grief, an impactful time in his life, and losing his daughter Mia. But he is playing well. I mean, if you're coaching Camillo Villegas, what would you say to him mentally?
I think just mentally keep doing what you did. You got to be proud of the way you handled 8, 9, and 10, that stretch where you kind of got a little bit angry with yourself, missing makeable putts. And when you haven't played well and haven't had a lot of success, that's where it can kind of get off the rails. But he went 28 holes without making a bogey. He's made 1 bogey all week. So his iron play's been great. Putting looks good. I think the only thing he did when he missed a couple of those putts, he kind of moved on it. But overall, I think he's playing with confidence. And if you listen to him in his presser, he's talking like a confident guy. I think the biggest thing is he's free. And when his mind's free, he's going to be able to go out there and play.
The AIG Women's Open champion Sofia Popov has played incredibly consistently since coming to the U.S. after that victory at Troon. Day 2 at the Pelican Women's Championship alongside Paige McKenzie. Popov was playing alongside Allie McDonald, and she's been pretty hot herself.
Yeah, she has, coming off of a win in her last LPGA Tour start and keeping the momentum rolling. That a great approach.
She would shoot 66, McDonald, to get to 7 under par. And how would Popov do seeing McDonald in there tight?
Yeah, and they did tee off the back 9, so they're making the turn, and what I can do, or what you can do, I can do better, perhaps.
Nearly perfect. Now, she would double bogey the second hole. She'd shoot 70, and she's in at 6 under. How about the Floridian Lexi Thompson for birdie?
A golf course that I think suits her game really nicely, can hit it long and anywhere off of the tee, and a very challenging approach into these greens.
Pair of 70s for Lexi Thompson. And how about the challenge of trying to chase down Sei Young Kim at the 6th for birdie?
And I think that may be more difficult challenge than playing this golf course, because this woman is playing some incredible golf right now.
She went over the green on the tough par 3 15th, and Paige, I mean, this just is a touch of class.
Well, what was crazy is she took such an aggressive line to get to this point. Most players would have taken a more conservative play out to the right with the lead. But Sei Young keeping the pedal down and able to save that par, very important.
She shot 65. Now, Stephanie Meadow from Northern Ireland played collegiately at Alabama, and she, with that putt on her last hole tonight, would match Sei Young Kim with a 65. And Stephanie Meadow is tied with Popov at 6 under. Should be a fun weekend.
It will be a great weekend. We've seen some great golf throughout the first 2 rounds. We've seen conditions change and a lot of variety, but Sei Young Kim is definitely the leader at top that the players are going to have to try hard to chase down.
Elizabeth Sokol is not a member here, but her teacher, Justin Sheehan, is the director of golf at Pelican Golf Club, so she knows this course very well. Angela Stanford, 11th in career earnings on the LPGA Tour and a major champion after winning the Evian a couple of years ago. Just 18 players under par as we head to the weekend.
European Tour not in Europe, instead in South Africa. It is the Joburg Open in Johannesburg, South Africa. Jim, on my bucket list. Would love to go there. You been there?
Never have. Almost did several years ago, but I've never been there.
Beautiful place. Some great golf there, too, and some great golfers from South Africa, including Christian Bezuidenhout. Here he is after T38 last week at the Masters. He made the trip to play in this event. Here he is on the 9th hole, par 4, second shot.
Yeah, one European win, trying to get that second 21st race to Dubai this year. Having another solid year.
Shoots 69. He's 5 under. Scott Jamieson on the 5th hole, par 3.
Yeah, pretty good breeze out there today. 3 top 10s on his season. It's from 175 yards. Oh, good looking shot right here, did he? I'm going to give him that one.
Shoots a 70. He is 5 under. Here is Adrian Otegi. We didn't see one drop in the previous highlight. How about here?
Oh, this is a really good looking shot. Uses the slope, lots of bounce, and
now, is this lucky or is this good?
Oh, that's good. That's what he planned on doing. Straight downwind, little bounce and run.
Well, he didn't hold out, but he still made eagle. Shoots a 70. How about one of the few Americans out of the European Tour, Julian Surrey, 9th hole, par 4, his second shot.
Yeah, 21st at the Cyprus Open a few weeks ago. He's got 1 win on the European Tour. Beautiful shot there.
He shoots 68. He is 8 under heading into the weekend. Here is Wilco Nijnaver, young, strong South African.
Yeah, leads the tour in distance, but also a pretty good little wedge player. Good shot there to make birdie.
He was the South African Amateur Champion in 2019 and showing his teeth as a professional. Here he is on the 9th hole putting for birdie.
Yeah, he has had a solid week. 15 birdies, an eagle, but 5 bogeys, but there's one of those birdies.
Shoots a 67. He is 12 under par, but everyone is chasing another South African, Jacques Blah, who is a Seattle Seahawks fan with those colors.
Or something. This is a good looking view from the back of the flagstick, and oh yeah, he's chasing it in.
A 63 for him. He finishes at 13 under par. Several golfers still on the course. Play was suspended because of thunderstorms. They'll finish up that second round on Saturday, establish a cut, and then head out for round number 3.